and they sprinting away. France Leher just a step slow. Captain Arrow landed running. Porquet Tavar goes in pursuit of the lead and finds it. Captain Arrow happy to watch on in second. Tyrion Lannister hugs the rail third, not beaten for pace. Then comes the Abdicator, who's eager, raced up into third, about to go and get second. Further back to Mojo Man, just being hurried along. Few lengths away, France Leher's one from last, and tough terrain, as is his ones. Switched off at the back of the field, about 6 lengths off the leader. They work their way through the final 500 metres, and Porquet Tavar is the one in front. The Abdicator, Captain Arrow, Tyrion Lannister towards the inside, all queue up for second. Then Mojo Man, France Leher, inside rail. Tough terrain, could have some running, and he can turn it on. He's 4 lengths off the leader as they went past the 300. Captain Arrow towards the inside with a lot in hand. Came striding into the lead, shot clear by 2. The Abdicator back to the wall in second. Tyrion Lannister and Porquet Tavar, but hands and heels stuff this from Captain Arrow. An encouraging win. Second goes the way of perhaps Tyrion Lannister over the Abdicator. Then came Porquet Tavar. So Captain Arrow pretty straightforward, loomed up to the leaders. Body language shows you everything that you need to know from Captain Arrow, who ran at grade 1 level, probably not a grade 1 horse, but didn't disgrace himself there, and comes back to his happy place to Hollywood Bets Durbanville and delivers in race number 6 with ease.
Race 6, taking the reins, Class 3, winner number 2, Captain Arrow, coming off 189 rest. Candice, well done for the win.
Thank you, Vicky.
He obviously is a horse that loves the trip. That must be said. I know you're concerned about his fitness levels. Was he having a bit of a blow?
He is blowing a bit afterwards, Vicky, yes. I tell you, he'd been on the farm for quite some time, and then he came back into the yard during the time when we weren't racing. So, I mean, besides sort of long hacking work, he hadn't had a lot of work. And once we could have our first gallops here, I brought him to gallop at Kenilworth, actually not so long ago, probably about 10 days ago now, and he needed his gallop quite badly. So I thought, it's going to be a little bit soon to run him 10 days later. I'm not giving him enough time just to come on well enough. And unfortunately for me at the time, the race looked like such a nice race for him. So I thought, well, we'll run him anyway, and the run will bring him on nicely. But just the last week or so, or the last couple of, not even the week, less than a week, he's really blossomed. He's looking outstanding well. He looked amazing in the parade ring today, I really thought. And I guess at the end of the day, he is the best horse in the race. And it worked out well for him, and I'm just pleased to have him back. And he's always shown us a lot of ability, and I think he just, as a younger horse, he had quite a bit of racing and some hard races in the summer season. So, hopefully he can find his way back to being the horse that he was as an older horse, and I'm sure the guys will have a lot of fun with him. He, as I say, looked outstanding in the parade ring today, so nice to see him back in the winner's box.
Candice, well done.
Thank you very much. Well done to all the guys. They're all watching, and they're all messaged to say they're extremely happy, and let's hope he goes on from here.
Well done.
Thank you.
Based on that win, he more than likely will. Elder was the jockey aboard, and Elder, well done for the win.
Thank you, Vicky.
Do you think that he's matured physically?
Yeah, he has. Taken him a little while. He's run with the best, really. And when I saw his rating, I thought, geez, he's at a point where we can start him off quite nicely and maybe just pick our races. He's a smart sort. I think he just became a little stale at the end because maybe we just asked a bit much of him. He was fresh today. Looked like a teddy bear about 10 days ago, and I told Candice maybe he's just going to need a run, so let's see where we can find ourselves. And he looked a picture here today when he stepped in the ring. He's obviously come forward from that gallop, and the pace is on. Candice said, just make sure he comes on with a run. Dragged him back a length as we came to the stretch. He really loved that, and he picked it off quite nicely. I really liked the confidence he showed when I dragged him into the bridle. I was quite impressed by that.
Do you think, this is probably a question that's been asked a lot, and I know he's got quite exposed form, but is it 1,000, 1,200? Is it not? Is 1,200 not a stretch for him?
No, he'll see out at 12 now. He's a bit stronger. Ride him nice and quiet. I think he'll find it quite comfortably. It's actually all just pace dependent. If they go a genuine pace, he seems to enjoy the rhythm he finds himself in, and that's why he probably appreciates the 5. So I think a genuine 12, no problem. Again, as I say, pace related. But stepping off the mark he's stepping off, I think he's going to be a horse that can potentially compete in the season to come, and there's no reason why I shouldn't off this win.
Well done, Aldo.
Thanks so much. Thanks to Arun. Thanks to everyone involved. They've always had a lot of faith in this horse, and Warren as well. I think you're going to have a bit of fun. I know it's taken some time, but they've had the patience, and I think it's going to pay dividends now. So to the Bass family, yet again, thanks for having me. Never seem to give me enough rides, but I really appreciate the chances I get.
Bless your heart. Off you go. There you go. Captain Arrow, son of Captain of all, also well done to Clark, start for breeding. by the sounds of it, he's going to be a better horse now that he's a 4-year-old. So keep an eye out for him in the season.